Have you ever been so happy after buying and receiving a wig because you just knew you were going to summon these hoes? Much to your surprise, you put it on and you got to do a lot to it. But without complaining, you struggle to pluck, causing a hole in your lace. But you're still hopeful, so you continue to lay down the lace, wishing and hoping and praying that it's going to stay. But then you remove the band and alas, all that hard work for nothing. Sis, I've been there before. But y'all, it is 2024. No more fighting with these wigs. Y'all, get you a ready-to-go unit from Alipearl. No more struggling with a piece of wig. Not only is it good quality, but it's also glueless. Ready to go means that all the hard work is done, so that left me the energy and freedom to give y'all some style options. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I created some easy styles while staying glueless, by the way. It was super fun expressing myself and trying something different. So thank you to Alipearl for sponsoring this video and supporting this community. Hey Siri, play 24 Magic by Bruno Mars. Look how golden and pretty this packaging is. I saw online it comes with random gifts, so not everyone will get the same thing, but mine came with 3D lashes, a cute mirror with a cute black girl on it. Well, she looked black to me. And it's Alipearl branded. At this rate, I'll never have to buy another edge brush as many wig reviews I've been doing. We also have a Velcro elastic band, also Alipearl branded. Look at that shimmer. 2 HD wig caps that's good for doing the ball cap method. It is super thin and breathable. And a gold color satin drawstring bag to store my hair in to preserve the curls. Y'all, this is always satisfying. Alipearl and I agreed for me to do a review on their 20-inch curly unit. It's 250 density. So this is where the ready to go comes in. It's pre-plucked, pre-bleached, lace is already cut, and the knots are tiny. I say that the hairline is pretty good, especially since the unit is curly. It's HD lace, so it's supposed to match all skin tone. The lace is a little bent due to shipping, but for the most part it does blend a little. Just by looking at this alone, I already knew it was going to need some powder to enhance the blend some more, but y'all, she is looking really good. I say it's true 250 density. Let's look at the construction. The cap is breathable, so it can be worn during hotter seasons. It is a 4x7 lace base. It has a removable adjustable band, 3 combs, 2 on the side and 1 on the back. Lastly, the C shape is designed to fit comfortably around the ears. Let's put her on. Because my hair is natural, I would naturally gravitate towards a more kinkier, curlier texture. I'm super excited to try this on. These curls don't match my texture in the least bit. I got a medium size cap, even though my head measures for like a small cap. I have a lot of hair. I feel like I need more space to make up for the fact that I have a lot of hair. I took the adjustable strap off, and if I need it, then I'll put it back on. We're gonna just go ahead and pop this on. Oh yeah. She's snug. She is snug. Oh, wow. Who is this? Diana Ross? I'm so annoying. Although she is already kind of like styled in a sense that the curls are popping, some of the curls in the front look a little flat. All I did was pop her on. This is how she's looking. I'm gonna go ahead and take her off and tint my lace because yeah, we can't have that. We can't have that. What I've noticed with these type of caps, my edges always seems to make her appearance. Baby. 2 fingers worth of space between my eyebrows and my edges right here. So if you have low edges like me, take that into consideration. I could probably get away with wearing my natural edges, to be honest. Like I can probably just like swoop it and then lay that down. Let's look at the parting space. Can I go a little further back? I can go a little further back. To answer your question, can I pop this wig on? It's already pre-plucked, it's already pre-bleached, and the lace is already cut. So I don't need to spend hours bleaching my knots. So in that aspect, can I just pop it on my head? Yes. But can I walk out the house like this? Hell no. I can do my own hair. Technically, this is not my hair. Oh, I like to style it on a mannequin. That's just a personal preference. So because I'm doing the middle part, I'm going to go ahead and keep my middle part. So I'm going to take out where I would want the baby hairs to lay. So I will want it to lay right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take out just a little bit right here. And same thing for this side. I took my baby hairs out. I'm going to go ahead and twist it. That way it is out of the way. And then put her on the mannequin head. I'm using some mousse to define the curls. I'm going to go ahead and just rake it with my fingers. Now that I look at it and define the curls, I am going to cut it just a little bit to give it more shape, more body, yada, yada, yada. A little bit of mousse goes a long way. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry. It would be easier to put it under the dryer, so I'm gonna put her in the dryer for like 5 minutes to let it dry. Actually, I look like one of those peanut characters from the Proud Family. Y'all, this looks so good. Can you see the vision? Can you see the vision? Mannequin, mannequin on the stall. Who's gonna be the cutest of them all? You are, Shartia. The mannequin has spoken. I love wigs like this because all I gotta do is just style it and pop it on. And it fits so comfortably, so comfortable. Y'all, just already, oh my God. If you are new to this channel, baby girl does not like baby hairs on her wig. Yeah, I'm gonna go like super natural. So I'm gonna pluck it first. Pluck, 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 pluck. That should be good. Oh, look at that, natural. When it comes to the lace blending, this is an HD lace. You want to make sure that it blends with your skin by using some type of like powder or something to tint the lace. I'm using the Fenty Cocoa Naughty. This is the same color I use for my contour. This is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it just a little bit, give it some shape. I don't really trust myself when it comes to scissors, but I do it anyway. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay, what do you guys think? I think just having it pushed back like this makes me feel like a Diana Ross. It makes me feel like Dina Jones. Come here, baby. Come on. One night only. I'm not even gassing it because it doesn't need to be gassed. Like, this is my favorite unit so far. I'm not putting any of the wigs down that I've reviewed so far. I'm just saying that this is my favorite unit, and I think it's because it's curly. I used to seeing myself in curly hair. If you see me just rocking this on all of my videos, you know why. All I gotta say is I really like this hair. It's very fluffy, it's very soft. It was easy to style, y'all, and this is secure. She ain't going nowhere. I think the number one thing I like about this unit is the fact that I didn't have to pluck it, I didn't have to bleach it, I didn't have to cut the lace. And y'all, I mean, like, this is not glued down, so it's like I can just pop it off, pop it back on if I want to. And because it has lace, it does have that potential, if you want to use some type of adhesive to have more security if you're kind of afraid. But this ain't going anywhere. I do have a discount, so definitely check the description for all the details on this wig. Alipearl, shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. I was gonna leave the video with just like my final thoughts, but I thought to myself,
you need to be thinking big.
so we're gonna style this bad boy, but before we style it, we're actually going to give her a little bit more shape. And just in case y'all forgot, this is going to be a glueless styling process. So no glue, no adhesive, no Nathan. I think the first step with styling it was to make sure that my part was defined, making sure that it was giving scalp, not as much grid. So I'm not a cutter. Like I've told you guys so many times, I don't trust myself with the scissors. However, I am gonna show you how I gave this hair some volume. So at first, I started with parting my hair in two, bringing it all to the front, and I cut off only about, I would say probably like 2 inches of hair. And the reason why I do that is to give my hair a solid length. And then to create the volume, that's when I'll just take just the front of my hair, both sides, and bring it to the front, cut off, I think I cut off like 1 inch. Because this is not a tutorial, I'm just going to show you how I cut it. I'm not going to explain. If I need to explain, let me know. I can probably do a totally different video altogether with how I cut this hair, because I ain't gonna lie, it did come out good. But you guys, this was my first time doing this. Like, I've never cut hair like this before, and this was literally the definition of trust the process, because when I was cutting inside, like, my heart was beating. You never let them see you sweat, but the insides, y'all, my heart was beating, because I was like, oh Lord, Alipearl gonna fire me, they gonna sue me for butchering this wig. And so many thoughts was going through my mind, but it came out good. I actually surprised myself with how it turned out. It gave it so much bounce, so much volume. Like, y'all, like, ooh, I'm proud. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna toot my own horn because I did that. First style, I would say this is more of a wet look. So to create the wet look, I use a lot of wrapping lotion. I kept calling this mousse. This is wrapping lotion. This is really the key to making it look melted without melting your hair with adhesive or glue or anything. Trust me when I say mousse is where it's at. I don't care if the hair is curly or straight or wavy. Mousse mousse or setting lotion. I don't know what's in this stuff, but it makes it look so melty. Like, look at that. To reinforce the melt, to reinforce making sure that it stays, I use the band. To create this wet look, like I said, I use setting lotion. I don't know why I decided to use a Tangle Teaser. It is a detangler, not a definer. It is not like it's a diamond brush, but yeah, so from here on out, I just use my fingers to define the curl. And I use a little bit of water to help the product really work. And look at that. It just looks so good. It looks like, I don't know, Michael Jackson. It's giving Michael Jackson. Once I raked the product through the hair, I did scrunch it just to make sure that it reinforced that curl back. I was going to stand there and use my diffuser, but I don't know where my dryer is. I have the diffuser detachment, but like, where the heck is my dryer? So I knew I had to sit this hair into the dryer, but when I took off that band, baby, it was melted. Once again, no glue, melted. Same situation though. My only gripe with this wig is that my edges shows through. So once it dried, y'all, it still gave that wet look. It still looked like it was wet. And this is why I say this is the wet look. Look at baby girl. Look at that. It looks so gorgeous, beautiful. So that's look number one, the wet look. Now this is kind of like a bonus look if you want more volume with the definition. Yeah, I just picked it out, so it's not as wet looking as before. It just looks more volumized. All right, look number two. I didn't know what to call this, so I call this the flat twist with the top knot. So I kept my middle part. So this look is all about the flat twist. At first I tried to just do like a nice regular like twist. I think it would have looked cute if I had butterfly clips, but because it wasn't going to stay, I decided to do a flat twist instead and twirl it into like a bantu knot, and I did it to both sides. The third look is, I don't even know what to call this, but you know when you lay your bangs in the front down to the back to create like a headband? So that's really what I'm doing. I'm taking just a little bit of the very front of the hair and laying it down to the side and using a rubber band to tie it in the back. Just applying a little bit more setting lotion just to make sure it stays laid. Look number three is a good transition into look number four, which is a half up, half down with two little bangs in the front. So I'm keeping the laid bangs that I initially tied to the back, and I'm just putting half of the hair in the front up, and I took a little bit, just little pieces out in the front. Of course I edited it out, but I was looking for a rubber band for a good 10 minutes and I could not find it, but yay, we found one. Swore I bought some scrunchies and now I can't find them. I always lose them. Am I the only one? Anyway, so I used some of the setting lotion to define the bangs, and y'all, she is still glueless. I have just a little bit of my like edges out. Y'all, this is my favorite look. Comment down below which one is yours, but I think this is my favorite look, and I think it's because I've never done this before. This is something I've always wanted to do, but yeah, I am obsessed with this look. Look number five is truly basic, but it just gives you another option. We're just doing a side part, so I am parting the side. I'm parting way to the side as much as I possibly can before it reaches the tracks of the wig, using setting lotion to define the part and using some concealer in the part to define the part. I think the side part was eating. I like the middle part, but it's something about side parts for me. I am a middle part girly, but side parts when it comes to curly hair, it is a thing. It is a vibe. And yeah, she is definitely melted. So I think the side part when it comes to hiding my edges worked a lot better. So yeah, let me know which style was your favorite. I absolutely had a great time reviewing this hair. That was just in case you guys were wondering if she was still glueless or not. She is. she's definitely still glueless. Shout out to Alipearl also. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video once again and sending over this hair so I can review. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.